When Lando Norris first met McLaren's then-boss Ron Dennis over a decade ago, the interaction made little impression, and not in a good way. Dennis, who had run McLaren since 1981 and guided legends such as Ayrton Senna, Alain Prost, Mika Hakkinen and Lewis Hamilton to world championships, had a keen eye for extraordinary talent. And at that early meeting he didn't believe Norris had it. Zak Brown, now McLaren Racing CEO, recounted the moment in his autobiography. "Ron isn't sure Lando has what it takes for F1. He's small in stature, and there are concerns about whether he'll develop the strength needed to compete at the very highest level." Fast forward to 2025, and Norris has proven every doubt wrong. On Sunday in Abu Dhabi, the 26-year-old clinched his first Formula One World Championship by finishing third, sealing the title with confidence and composure. He becomes McLaren's first drivers' champion since Lewis Hamilton in 2008 and ranks as the seventh youngest F1 champion ever, younger than icons like Niki Lauda, Jim Clark and Kimi Räikkönen at the time of their first titles. His legacy in the sport is now guaranteed. Yet his fame was already well established. Since debuting in 2019 at age 19, Norris has become one of the most recognizable athletes in motorsport, and a star of Netflix's Drive to Survive. His charisma has earned him features in Vogue, Vanity Fair and GQ, pushing his profile far beyond the racing world. The 2025 title is the culmination of a long-held dream, and one that once seemed distant. Just 18 months ago, Norris had not won a single Grand Prix, leading to mocking tags like, "Lando no wins." But his rise began much earlier, long before F1. Norris entered the spotlight in the early 2010s through karting, where he won nearly every series he competed in. In 2014 he became the youngest world champion in the elite CIKFIA-KF category, breaking Hamilton's record. The comparisons to the seven-time world champion grew quickly, though Norris originally idolized a different legend. As a child, Norris adored MotoGP icon Valentino Rossi. The bright fluorescent colors on his helmets to this day are a tribute to Rossi's playful style. But with his older brother Oliver racing karts, Norris eventually followed the path of four wheels. Unlike Hamilton, whose father juggled multiple jobs to support his early career, Norris grew up with considerable financial backing. His father, Adam Norris, a wealthy pension manager, appeared on the Sunday Times rich list with a fortune exceeding $228 million. Lando attended Millfield School and enjoyed top-tier coaching, testing and equipment, an undeniable advantage. But it was paired with exceptional natural talent. By 2014, Norris was racing in Ginetta Juniors alongside karting, and the following year he moved full-time into single-seaters with Carlin. Team founder Trevor Carlin once described Norris as the ideal combination, a driver with talent, and the budget to stay independent. It allowed Norris to choose his own path without relying on early F1 Academy deals. The results came quickly: the MSA Formula title in 2015, 2 Formula Renault championships in 2016, and by 2017, the European Formula 3 crown. He also impressed during his first F1 test with McLaren, particularly at the Hungary mid-season test, where he set the second fastest time behind Sebastian Vettel. Brown, who had joined McLaren's leadership in 2016, saw Norris as a pillar of McLaren's future. And by 2018 it was clear he was ready. After a strong season in Formula 2 and an eye-catching appearance at the Rolex 24 Hours of Daytona alongside Fernando Alonso, Norris was chosen to join McLaren's 2019 F1 lineup with Carlos Sainz. Norris entered F1 with both excitement and pressure. McLaren had a reputation for being ruthless with underperforming young drivers. Magnussen, Perez and Van Dorn had all been cast aside quickly. But Norris remained unfazed, joking that he wasn't worried because he was better. He built strong chemistry with Sainz, expanded his following through streaming and his gaming brand Quadrant, and connected with fans through candid discussions about his mental health. On track, he matured quickly. Consistent points in 2019, his first podium in 2020, and a breakthrough season in 2021 where he nearly won in Sochi. McLaren recognized his potential, locking him into a long-term contract in 2022 and later pairing him with Oscar Piastri for 2023. Despite a rocky start that season, dramatic car upgrades transformed McLaren into a frontrunner, and Norris became a regular podium contender. His long-awaited first win came in Miami in 2024, a victory celebrated wildly with the team that had believed in him through difficult years. He added 3 more wins later that season and helped secure McLaren's first constructors' title in 26 years. Heading into 2025, he was widely viewed as the title favorite. He won a chaotic, wet Australian Grand Prix early in the season, although he later struggled with braking confidence in McLaren's upgraded car. But in the end, his persistence, growth and brilliance delivered the one prize that had eluded him, the Formula One World Championship, a moment that silenced all early doubts, including Ron Dennis.